Example 14 on page 417. Multiply and simplify. Okay, multiply, right? So let's multiply first what we got. Let me rewriting the original problem. So multiplying, meaning multiply the numerator with the numerator, multiplying denominator with denominators. Numerator is x plus 2 time numerator x squared minus 4, multiply denominator x minus 3 times x squared plus x minus 2. Okay? Alright, now we just multiply, but pay attention, they say simplify as well. Simplify meaning find any common factors in numerator and denominator and cancel that out. Remove those common factors. That means do not distribute what you got here. Do not take x time each term in this second parenthesis, or just do not multiply these parentheses out. Okay, leave these at the factor forms and try to find all the possible factor and remove it. Let's see this factor x plus 2. Is there x plus 2 in the denominator? No. How about this factor x squared minus 4? Is there a factor that looks like x squared minus 4 at the bottom? No. And you see the same thing at the bottom. This factor x minus 3 does not exist here, right, in the numerator. And same thing, this x squared plus x minus 2, this factor right here does not exist in the numerator. It looked like there's no common factors, right? It looked like, but actually, you look carefully, x squared minus 4, this factor has not been factored out completely yet. That means you still can factor this factor x squared minus 4 into more factors. And look at this trinomials, x squared plus x minus 2, is you still can factor this trinomial, okay? So make sure you factor out every factor here completely, because when you factor completely, you can see that any factor there are that you can simplify a factor or remove. Like x plus 2, x minus 3, this is it. You cannot factor any further, right? X plus 2, x minus 3, you can leave it as is, but the term x squared minus 4, or the trinomial x squared plus x minus 2, you should try to factor out much as possible. Now, this is review, okay? X squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b times a plus b. What you got is x squared minus 4, okay? If you're rewriting this as this form, where you have a squared, b squared, do you see that x squared minus 4 can be rewritten as x squared minus 2 squared? So the 4 here is 2 squared. Now you see that I have x squared minus 4, x squared minus 4 is written in this case, a squared minus b squared, right? Square on both sides. Square in both terms. Now I can factor out using this formula. A is x, so x minus, what is b? B squared, right? So 2 squared, b is 2. So minus 2 times a, again, what is a? A is x plus, what is b? B squared, I mean 2 squared, right? So b is 2. So that means for this factor right here, x1 minus 4, I can still factor out to 2 more factors, x minus 2 times x plus 2. So let me write here, x plus 2 is here. Now factor x1 minus 4, we get x minus 2 times x plus 2. Okay. This x minus 3, just rewriting it. Now, how about the trinomial? Can you factor the trinomial? Let's try it. For the trinomial, we have x squared plus x minus 2. A is 1, okay? A is 1, B is 1, okay? C is negative 2. Alright. This is pairs of factors. These factors come from C, okay? C is negative 2. Sum of factors. And this sum is come from B equal 1. So this is review, okay? Nothing new. So for C you have negative 2. Factor out negative 2, you have either negative 1 times 2, or you would have 2 times negative 1, okay? And that's all you can have for the factors. You don't have to write this one, but I'm going to write this here this time, okay? You can that's all you need, because they are basically the same number, right? Just the size switch. Let's be consistent, just write this, okay? But knowing that, another case that when 1 is positive, 2 is negative. Alright, we want to see if we can sum up these two factors and get the value of B, which is 1. Okay, let's take negative 1 plus 2, 1. So actually, these two, negative 1 and 2, is actually the factors, the trinomial. Alright, so that means we can factor these two factors, x plus negative 1, x plus 2. Okay, let me simplify. That means we have x minus 1 times x plus 2. Okay, so I'm going to simplify what I got here. So, the trinomial can be factored to x minus 1 times x plus 2. Okay? Alright. Let's simplify. Now, do you see that I just factor x1 minus 4 to d2, factor x minus 2 times x plus 2, and that's all I can do. I cannot factor any further, okay? For the trinomial x1 plus x minus 2, and I just factor it into 2 factor, x minus 1 times x plus 2, and that's all I can factor. I cannot factor any further. Given x minus 1, x plus 2, or given x minus 2, x plus 2, okay? Now, look for common factors in both numerator and denominator. Let's see, x plus 2. There are 2x plus 2, okay? Now, is there x plus 2 in the denominator? Yes, so there's 1. So all you need is factor out 1. So I'm going to write everything that we can factor on the left, okay? So I'm going to factor out x plus 2. Okay, factor x plus 2 on top. What's remaining? The remaining is x minus 2 times x plus 2. Right, just factor this x plus 2 out. Remaining is x minus 2 times x plus 2. In denominator, x plus 2 is also the common factors. As factors out, that the remaining now is the two terms, x minus 3 times x minus 1. Okay? X plus 2 divided by x plus 2 is 1. So factor 1 times, look like you cannot factor any further, right? There's no x negative 2 here, there's no x plus 2 here. The same thing, there's no x minus 3 on top, there's no x minus 1 on top. So that's all you can get. One time this value, this rational expression is this rational expression times x plus 2 divided by x minus 3 times x minus 1. Okay, and this one, example 14. Now, and look like this is it. That's all you can do. And this is the answer for example 14 on page 417. So just recap quickly. Multiply numerators, denominators, and then simplify. And when you simplify, look for all the factors and make sure the factor you have, make sure if it still can be factorable or not. If it is factorable, do it. Like x squared minus 4 is factorable. Factor it out. Like this trinomial is factorable, so factor it out. Okay? Do not assume that's what you got right here at the final answer when you cannot find any common factor. Sometimes the factor you got is actually still can be factored. Okay? And then once you factor everything out completely, look for common factor and remove those common factor, then you have your final answer.